Yeah, tough ball game, great ball game. I think if you handicapped tonight's game, you'd probably think it would be a low-scoring game that came down to one or two crucial spots. We didn't have a whole lot of spots. Jordan Stevens was tremendous as advertised, and equally as impressive as Somsen last night. And unfortunately, we didn't get enough things to happen before the right guys got up and then ran into a ball. And Tommy, I thought, did a fine job. You know, he probably made a mistake to the leadoff hitter and left the ball out over the plate. And the kid did a good job of getting inside of it, and they executed. And their 3-0 hitter hit a pretty quality pitch, and that was the story of the game. We didn't get many opportunities, and against the Rice Owls with Coach Graham at the helm and the quality arms that they have, that's the way I thought the game would go. Obviously, I thought we'd hit more balls hard, but we didn't. We weren't worthy, and if we're going to get this done, we got a lot of work to do, and it requires at least 18 more innings. But I can tell you what, when I get back to my team, I know not that it's going to be easy starting with San Francisco tomorrow, but I think just knowing my team the way I know it with the quick turnaround, which is unfortunate. But we're not going to use any excuses. We'll give it everything we got, and right now it's about survival. One game at a time, and use whoever we have to use to win the game, the first game, to continue playing. So I'm personally looking forward to seeing my group of Warriors get after that challenge.
George, you mentioned the good pitchers, but how surprised are you that your team has only gotten 4 hits in 2 games?
Well, we're not the greatest hitting team, and we're dinged up. You know, we got some guys that are in there giving us everything they have, and hitting, just getting a lot of hits is not necessarily the strength of our team, and it hasn't been all year. And that thing said, you know, it could have been Groundhog's Day again. You know, we were in the game, and Tommy, the warrior that he is, dodged some bullets, and then it was the magical vulture coming in to see if we could get a lead and turn the ball over to Jimmy. It just didn't happen because, again, Jordan Stevens was awfully good. If you were paying attention, that 2 breaking balls that he was throwing were tremendous. It was in the zone when we were taking it and out of the zone when we were swinging at it. That's called pitching, and he did a nice job.
How much of that was Jordan Stevens' success on the mound and maybe just a cold time at the plate from the coach?
We didn't get a lot of hits. We didn't get a lot of hits tonight, and we didn't get a lot of hits last night. Good pitching gets good hitting out, whether we're good hitters or not. And I'm not going to blame our offense. I'm not going to blame the hitters that are going up there. And it might look easy to hit from the dugout or the stands, but that guy's awfully good. And if you watch Major League games or college baseball games and watch these tournaments, you'll see some crooked numbers, and then a different guy pitches the next day, and then there's a bunch of zeros. That's just called baseball.
Tommy, Coach went out, I think it was in the 7th inning. Talk to me what happened there. Did you flex stay out there?
7th inning.
That's when I apologized for calling the changeup that the guy hit.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I threw the changeup, and that was low, and that was right where it's supposed to be. He just put a good swing on it, and it went right to Brett, and Brett caught it, so that was good. And then I had a curveball. I hung the curveball a little bit. It was low, but I think I could have had more of a fine spot to it, and it was hit for a double. And then that's when Coach came out to me and discussed about what we were going to do with the next batter, and he said to pitch in with fine spot and yellow. So we went with that, and I walked the guy, and I got a little upset with that, but next guy came up, and I knew what I was going to do. I was going to strike him out. So.
Tyler, you guys have been a pretty relentless team all year long. What's it going to take tomorrow to survive and see it Monday?
I think we just got to grind it out. We got to be tougher outs. I think we had way too many strikeouts today, and I mean, part of what we want to do is be aggressive. That's what we've been working on the last couple weeks, and didn't do a good job of it tonight or last night. So I think just staying with the plan, having short swings, making them get outs is what we need to be doing. So.
Tommy, can you talk about the defense in the third inning, just particularly the play that Tyler makes and throwing home to keep you guys in the game close?
That was a great play by Tyler. And I'm glad he threw him out, and I was excited. I mean, couldn't ask any more from him.
Georgie, any tinkering with the lineup you'll think about going into tomorrow? I mean, obviously, Brett has been off for a couple weeks and doesn't look 100%. Or even anyone in the lineup you think about tinkering going in tomorrow?
Yeah, we always think about that. Graham will catch. That's going to be one change, I would imagine. And I haven't got back to my, we were still kind of debriefing this game. And what we do is we'll check the health and well-being of all of our guys. And I can almost assure you, if Brett says he's good to play, he'll be our leadoff hitter tomorrow. And Healy's not 100%, but I'm sure he'll want to play. And I don't see a lot of changes. It's not like we have Babe Ruth sitting on the bench. So as long as those kids with the change in the catching position say they're good to go, they'll go. It's not going to be an easy challenge. We're getting San Francisco's number 2, and we're going to counter with our number 2, and it'll be like a Saturday baseball game with 2 good teams.
Packard pinch hit for Chase early on in the ball game. Was that just a decision to try and get something going on offense, or did something happen with Sean in the middle of the game?
No, it was Coach Waz's call and Coach Ullman's call, and the stolen base before that where we got thrown out pretty easily. That was maybe expensive because then we walk, and I think it was a case where Coach Waz, he doesn't come over to me and say, Coach, what do you think? I saw that happen. I agreed with it, and Pack unfortunately didn't hit the ball very hard, and it's 6U, but Sean Chase and that curveball is probably not a very good percentage play for us. So that was and yes, we were trying to get something going to not wait until the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Coach, do you think that Healy was overthinking some of those at-bats?
No, Ryan Healy's a really good hitter. He thinks a lot. He likes to be, he's not a machine. He doesn't get a hit every single time up. And again, I'm going to go back to Jordan Stevens. It wasn't a whole lot of mixing up, but he did show him some fastballs and showed him 2 different breaking balls. And, I don't think it was a case of Ryan not getting hits because he was overthinking. He's a very cerebral, intelligent baseball player. And if he was thinking something that backfired on him, that doesn't happen to him very often, I don't think.